Hey everyone, okay, so this is not a review and this is not a DVD haul, this is a video response. Oh, I feel nostalgic to the back in the day of video responses. Okay, so this is for the Geek Legion of Dooms contest entry. They had 2,000 subscribers, they hit the mark, well done guys, and they are giving away some steelbooks and I had to enter. I love, to be honest, I just love quizzes and shit in general, so anytime someone asks a question I'm like, oh, I'm going to answer that. That was really lame. But yes, so we have 3 questions, and the first question was, if you could remake a TV show into a Hollywood blockbuster, what would it be? I really thought about this. Like, I spent way too long thinking about this, and everything I came up with was stupid or Taken, because I just saw it, I was like, no, someone already talked about that. But then it hit me, Saved by the Bell. Now, that might seem kind of stupid, but I think that could work. Because we have all our characters, we have our Zack and our Slater and our Screech and all that, and I've recently had like a really weird thing where I've been watching them all again on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's corny, and it's like 90s and stuff, but they were good, okay? They were good. There's a reason why the show is so freaking popular, okay? But I think you could make like a big ass movie, because they've all got such... We all know their backgrounds, like we know the couples and we know things they've done, and they could easily bring all that shit up. They could make just, I don't know, like someone goes rogue and wants to blow up the school. They want to blow up Bayside, and then they all have to band together to stop it. Or I don't know, proms happening, and like this is like back in the day. This is not like when they're all older. Actually, no, it could be when they're all older and they all have to go back there. They could totally turn that shit into a horror movie. Someone from their past has lured them all back to Bayside, and they have to figure out who the hell it is, and then like they get picked off one. But oh my god, someone pick this shit up and make the film, please. Okay, question number 2. Who's your favourite villain? I really had a hard time choosing between these two. It's either going to be Freddy Krueger or Pennywise, for completely different reasons, but both just right up there in my heart. My heart. I love you, Pennywise and Freddy, just makes my heart. But I have to pick Freddy, because he has been the one and only since I was very small. I don't remember how old I was when I saw Nightmare on Elm Street, but I was maximum 8 years old. It could have been before that, but I know I would have been around 8-ish. And because I remember going around my aunt's once and drawing Freddy's claw, and my mum was like, no, don't draw that in front of your family. So yeah, and the reason why is because most villains, and if we're talking like a horror genre in general formula for villain, he just broke the mould. And I've said this before when I've reviewed things that mention Freddy, he tells us all the time how much he loves it, and it's not like he does it in... Sometimes you get ones that speak and their dialogue is very crap because their kills aren't good either, and then you get ones where their kills are great because the suspense is there, people like Michael Myers, but they don't speak. But Freddy does both, and it's amazing. And he fucking comes out with puns, and he has that awesome maniacal laugh that gets me every time. And the kills, and fair enough, the later sequels were a bit jokey and stuff, but the kills were interesting because you didn't know what was going to happen, because he could just make anything happen. So Freddy Krueger all the way. Okay, number 3. I kind of half wrote this question down. Okay, so personally, that didn't come out right. Which do I think is best? Either Star Wars or Star Trek, or Marvel versus DC. Now, I didn't watch Star Trek, I didn't like it. I do like Star Wars, but I don't think there's enough balance for me to answer that one. So I've picked Marvel versus DC. And I had to think about this, but I'm going to go with Marvel. And I'm not like super up on either, as in like the comics and stuff. My brother was. But I've noticed that Marvel kind of came out with more groups, and DC was like singular, like Wonder Woman and such, like singular people, Batman. They're great, they are. They're really good. But I'm going to go with Marvel because Marvel has X-Men. I'm fucking obsessed. I was so obsessed with X-Men and I loved them. And when I was a kid, you watched Fox Kids before school, and it was the cartoon versions of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, all that stuff. So, I'm going to go with Marvel, just because it's friggin' awesome, and then I'm going to finish this video and probably go and watch X-Men Days of Future Past for the first time, because fucking so excited. But yes, so those are my questions, and I really want to win because there are 2 steelbooks in this collection that I really want. So fingers crossed. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.